Hello, hello, Leo. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. You're all so welcome to my channel. Thank you for being part of this beautiful community. Today, we're doing a reading for the current energy. So, let's see what is going on for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign. And of course, always use your intuition as these are general readings. So, let's see what is coming up for you, Leo? So 5 card spread. Let's check with the start with the recent past for you. Okay, I'm going. They came two together, so I'm going to take them. 7 of Swords and 8 of Wands for the present energy. 7 of Pentacles. What you don't see coming here. What you don't see coming. 9 of Wands. What is the advice for Leo? The Emperor. Yes. Another fire sign. And the outcome, Page of Wands. Beautiful. Now let's get another deck to clarify this energy for you, okay? Now for the recent past, the Chariot. There's a lot of sevens here. For the present energy, because not enough sevens, there's a 7 of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles. Um, For what you don't see coming, we have the Knight of Wands to the 9 of Wands. For the Emperor as your advice, we have the King of Cups. And finally, Page of Wands as your outcome. Let's clarify that. 10 of Wands. Great. So let's start here with the beginning, because we have to start with the beginning. Not really, but we start here with the beginning. So we start here with these two cards. They came together, 7 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. There could be some communication here that happened from you. It could have been from afar, okay, with the Chariot here. So there could be some truth coming out, or you caught some lie through a message, through an email or something. So I do sense there could have been some sort of distressing energy here in the recent past, you cutting up someone, and it wasn't really nice, because when you look at this, I'm looking at this girl in the church. She looks quite confused. I don't know where to go now. I don't know what to do with this information. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to keep the message. I'm going to keep the email. I'm going to pick whatever it is. But I don't know what to do with it right now. So there could have been some sort of really confusing energy. This could have been even a breakup, and you found a lie or a couple of lies through a breakup, the end of a contract, a business partner, a job, maybe co-worker, something like that. There's something here that you found. It could even be in the family. In the family circle as well, right? There's something here, like a truth came out. They're like, I don't know how to deal with this. Feels a lot, I'm feeling confused. So there's a lot of confusion here. However, with all the sevens, I do sense that this is important information for you. This is information that's going to help you to move forward. The Chariot help you to move forward, and rather than looking from one side or the other, it's going to help you to focus on your future. Not the parallels, but your future. There's something about focusing on the future, right? Because for the present energy, we have 7 of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles. Now, the interesting thing here is that this person is looking, is like, the result is here. Now it's time to move in a new direction. However, in this one, I see someone very proud. And I don't see this person proud of what they achieved. But this one I see proud of what they achieved. And it could have been a line, because the one that I don't see proud what he achieved, it comes on the same line as the lies that they just cut up. And I was like, I cannot believe I've been living a lie all this time. I cannot believe that I trusted someone, all this time. I mean, sometimes we don't want to see, or there are some lessons we need to understand, we need to learn, and that's the only way. Because this person is very proud of this person, what she learned, what she did. So maybe it's time to focus more on your integrity, yourself, rather than others. You know, it's their truth. If someone lied to you, if there was a betrayal or something, that is their truth, not yours. So it's time to focus on yourself, time to work on your self love, on your self confidence, on all of that. It's time to come inwards rather than outwards. Okay. Yes, we do have to understand that the surroundings relate a lot with what is going on inside. But at the same time, remember that sometimes because you're in such a high vibe, it bothers people. Okay? So just again focusing on you. All right? Now what you don't see coming, you don't see coming that some people might not be very happy. Look at that 9 of Wands. I have this reading very strong into you need to focus on yourself because a lot of people around are not comfortable with your shift. Maybe you already started in the past, in the recent past, shifting something, maybe a way of being, maybe you being very upfront when you know that someone is not being truthful, and people don't really like that version of you because you're much more straight up, honest, true to yourself as well. So, on what you don't see coming is there could be some people not very happy with the way things are going because you're not the same person that just swallows everything anymore, that suppresses emotions, that allow other people to make fun of you so they feel good, you know? No, not really. I face the fear right now. I face everything now. I speak up. I'm not a child anymore. I'm not the vulnerable child that you used to say, just shut up. Unfortunately, some people I feel that happen. Okay. So, moving ahead of that, because I see you very empowered, what is the advice here? Stay true to yourself. Once again, Emperor and King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups, it's very stable. He doesn't show emotion, right? There's a lot going on here, right? Do you see that? Like he's in the middle of the sea. He's not bothered. There's dolphins, there's the cat chasing the fishes, there's mermaids in the back, there's more dolphins in the very back, right? So there's a lot of energy here, and he's just focusing on himself, on his energy. My surroundings don't determine my energy. This is the energy that I'm feeling very drawn for you to focus on because you do have the emperor. The emperor is the top, right? Is the emperor. He leads everything. He's authority. He's the one that tells people what to do or not to do. He's not waiting for someone to tell him what to do or not to do, what steps to take or not take. He tells him what to, right? Or he just goes. He doesn't tell others. He just makes it happen. You have emperors like that, right? They make it happen. They're not waiting. They delegate, but they take action as well. They're not just sitting and telling you do this, you do that. No, they take action, right? And they're respected. And I feel like by you speaking up, there's a reciprocity of respect as well from the right people. You could be very strongly connecting with the right people right now. The moment that you start setting up boundaries and being faithful to your boundaries, not breaching your boundaries, that's when you start finally see the real people coming towards you because you are showing who you really are. So you are attracting people that are drawn to your energy and not just because maybe you have been here someone that it was never you because it was a survival, mechanism, coping mechanism. And then with all of this said beautifully, the outcome, it's just, I feel you moving away. That's what I feel. You moving away, you going the distance, you going towards what you want. Page of Wands, you having this beautiful idea. There's still a beginning, but I'm just going to go. And this could be a little bit from the impulse, like I'm just living because it's been too heavy, too much. Someone is living. I really feel some Leo here is ready to go. It's ready to leave all of these burdens behind. And that lie was necessary to be caught so that you shift completely. Some person, situation, or group, some community. Ooh, look at all the cards falling. Yes, hostilities is here. You see? What's under? Appreciation, yeah. Someone was enjoying keeping you small. And as long as you're small, I can control you. So it's easy for me. And it could even be as long as you're small, I can control you. So I'm going to make sure that I keep controlling you. And I don't let anyone open your eyes. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Anyway, let's get into the advice here for Leo. Healer of the ages. So I could be talking to people, they are healers, and you sense so much. You completely sense the energy, and you have the power to shift energy. Again, through that action, you shift, right? And I don't see you. I don't see you being annoyed with people. You just understand it's just part of the process. This is an old timeline that I was attached to. Too many that I was attached to, and not anymore. Right? That's okay. That's I needed to shift from this. Yes. So after we have storm warning, do you see all of this? We talk about the storm warning, the lie, all of that to change. So the storm just allowed you to love yourself more, angel of love, right? To focus on yourself, to understand that you are the most important person in your life. Even if you have kids, you need to be okay to look after your dependent ones. You need to be okay to look after your business. You need to be okay to look after your patients, your clients, um, your employer, employees, whatever it is. You need to be okay. And for that to happen, Angel of Love is here to guide you and to help you on your healing. Because every therapist needs a therapist. Every healer also needs a healer. Okay? Even if it's a spirit guide. Okay? Even if it's God, the universe. All right? So that's what I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, have a wonderful day. Take care.